Hello, I am here at my family's farm in upstate New York, and I'm hanging out in one of my favorite places as a child. I am inside the barn, and when we were kids, the barn was our favorite place to gather, to play, to hide, and sometimes to work. With the barns they built back in the day 100 years ago, the craftsmanship is so impressive. These beams that are supporting this entire 3-story structure are hand carved. Gentlemen took the time to sit down and carve trees to get the right and the exact shape that they needed to build these structures. And even more impressive is there's very, very few nails and screws. Most of it is done with dowel type of rods throughout the structure. Now, I am sure that there are easier ways to build a barn, whether it is prefabricated, whether it is using drills and screws and nail guns. But the reason that barns were built like this was because they wanted them to stand the test of time. They didn't want the barn to go up and then decompose or have to be rebuilt in 10, 15, 20 years down the road. So in order to have a lasting structure, they had to take the time at the start to make sure that they were doing things at a very high level of quality. What I want you to think about is think about your customer relationships. And those relationships, when we want them to stand the test of time, sometimes that means that early in the sales process, early in the relationship, you need to slow down, put the time into developing the relationship, building the rapport, learning about your customers' needs and values and their real goals before you rush into a contract or rush to present pricing. It makes a big difference in that sales process. You don't want to be putting up a structure that can just be torn down in a few weeks or a few months because you didn't do the hard work up front. I hope you're having a great day, and think about those customer relationships, and are you taking enough time to have the relationship last for years to come?